We are seeing some of the very first developments into the annex lands this year, starting to break ground. That's a very good thing, though, by the way. One of the reasons we have a housing crisis in Barrie, why rents are so high, is because we've had such a constraint on the supply of housing. And there is a lot of more affordable housing that's going even in the annex lands with a broader range of unit types, apartments and townhouses as well as homes. But I think you hit on just the reality there of being one of Canada's fastest growing cities. I mean, when I used to work across the country, I often did work with cities that weren't growing. And frankly, it was a huge challenge. People's taxes went up and they didn't understand why, and work didn't get done because there wasn't the money. But I think the other fact of it is, cities that aren't growing aren't attracting new businesses. They aren't attracting new jobs. They're not having new events. They're not having new organizations. They don't get a cancer care center. They don't get an expanded college. They're not moving forward. Barrie's been a sort of relentless story of moving forward since not long after the Second World War. And yes, sometimes I think that's gone too fast. We're trying to find what I often call Goldilocks growth. That pace of growth which is still substantial, where we're still bringing new jobs and people to the community and new things every year. But we can manage it and not end up with some of the headaches that I think we ended up with over the last 20 years as Barrie grew maybe a little too fast.